Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Ah, yes. It's coffee. Don't get any wrong ideas here. What is going on, operators? Tactop Airsoft back with another exciting video. As you can see, we have the selfie cam, not selfie cam, I don't even know. It's been a long week, but it's been an exciting week. But we got this camera going where I can talk to you personally because we're doing something special. We're going to be doing a roast my build, quote unquote. We have a mix between airsoft setups and kit setups, so we're gonna be roasting them, and maybe I'll be a little more spicy with these roasts. I'll try and be a little mean, we'll see. And as always, if you want to be a part of these videos, they come out every now and then when I can't get out to play airsoft. My schedule gets a little busy because I can just do this from the comfort of my apartment. Right now it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but you know, I can do it at 5 in the morning. I can do it at 12 at night. I don't sleep much, but yes. So let's get on with the roasting videos. Actually, before we get on with the roasting videos, we're gonna thank our channel members. I will edit in their names. Let's see, camera, here we go. It probably takes up both screens now, so their names here. Yes, yes. Sorry, I'm looking at two cameras. I have my camera up top here, but my screen's down here, so if you see me darting back and forth, that's why. But our channel members, they help fund these videos, and we got a new nice announcement. If it doesn't sell out by the time I get paid and can buy my ticket, we will be at Milsom West. They're hosting one in North Carolina. It's a little bit of a smaller scale event, I think. That's why the tickets are so cheap. But they're teasing that it's going to be a lot of direct action. So, yeah, we're going to be at Milsom West, probably on NATO. Yeah, most of my kit for cold weather is built out for NATO. So we're going to be there with them. So hopefully we get our tickets soon, and yeah, you'll see us at our first Milsom West. I'm very excited about that. I thought it'd be so long until I could do a Milsom West because West Coast, but they decided to come to North Carolina, so that's fine with me. And it's one of the cheaper events that I'm doing, so that's gonna be sick. Let's get some more coffee in us. Let's get in the right headspace. And we're gonna now roast these builds. First up, we are starting strong. We have a MCX. I'm guessing this is the APFG MCX Spear LT, looking like it's the 9.5 inch. We have this nice, oh, this is a mag sleeve. Okay, and he chopped the BCM grip. Oh, where's mine? Oh, I don't currently have it out. I can't find it, but I do the same thing. I like the BCM grips. I like them as hand stops. So I normally chop mine like this. So pluses to that. We have the rail scales too. Actually, here. I know we're starting off so strong, but here, if we switch the scenes, we got my MCX set up very similar to this MCX, in a sense. With the accessories. Airsoft, YouTube, this is airsoft. You see that nice little nozzle right there? Airsoft and rusted. I need to put some oil on these screws. But yeah, rail scales, the chopped grip. This isn't the BCM one, but still, I like to chop mine. I might chop this one even more, actually. But yes, man, absolutely loving this. We have the Surefire there. Maybe real one, maybe not. I don't know. We'll have to ask that. Leave a comment in the description about it. We have the SIG folding stock with the cheek riser. Those things have been hard for me to find, so shout out to you be able to find one of these cheek risers in stock still. Already mentioned the rail scale. This Manta, Manta. This is super cool. You're gonna have to let me know where you found this at in the description. We have this pistol grip right here. It is It looks a little big. Like I got some big hands, but this looks like even big for me. So shout out to you for using that. We have the Holosun up top with I don't know what riser this is, but this is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let me know if you're using this under night vision. That's why I have the riser. Then we have a pressure switch right here, and that's it. Probably not used with night vision because there's no IR laser anywhere and this flashlight. But actually loving this build. This is very similar to the way I would set mine up. I would just replace this grip right here. So we're gonna give you a solid 9 out of 10. Actually 8 out of 10. I feel this grip is just pulling me towards it. I just want to deduct points for this one. But I love everything else about it. And this actually goes on to one of the things that I've been meaning to say. A lot of people ask me about my setups and how do I get them looking this way. And a lot of it comes from just using your build. Let me set this down right here. A lot of it comes from just using your build and then modifying things to work for you. That's how you get this clean, used look in a sense. Like the chopped grip, that probably not necessarily came from seeing someone chop their grip, or how do I talk right now? This probably came not from seeing someone chop their grip, but from using the BCM grip and thinking, hey, I want a little less length. I'm gonna cut it. And in your mind, you think like, oh man, it's gonna look whack. But then when people start seeing that out there, they're gonna be like, that's actually pretty cool. It gives it a nice little shorter profile, things like that. Let me know how these mag pulls, I don't know if it's a mag pull, but let me know how this is. I can see better reload, but also again, I don't know why, but I do have like some decently large hands. Not trying to gas myself up right here, but I always want my things. This is gonna be a pause moment. I'm just gonna have to say it. I always want things to be smaller. I never want something to take up all of my hand. Okay, we're getting back. But yeah, so I don't like adding girth to them. I can't. We're just gonna go. Up next, we have a fairly long rifle right here. Wow, this is like what? This right here is probably like the 9-inch barrel mark. And then if we take this and then go up 18, 27, it's like a 27-inch barrel you have here, with a can on the top, the reversed BCM grip. Let me know, how do people like, I see a lot of people use the reverse one, but that just kind of angles my hand weird for me. I don't like the reverse one, or reversing it. Then we have the ACETAC up top. I like the paint job, nice and red. Definitely something I would just use indoor. I wouldn't use it at any events, mainly for the thought of ruining the paint job. But yeah, this is like a 2. Just kidding. I would give you a solid 5 if you put a scope on this. You gotta utilize this barrel length. So with just the ACETAC, I'm gonna give you a 2. I would say you should use this paint scheme indoors, and with this barrel length, you're probably gonna break your barrel in half trying to go around a corner indoors with this. Yeah, meme builds. Right here we have a Noveski N4 GBBR setup. Shout out to all the people in the Discord who are also using GBBRs. Gotta love it. Let's see, we have the basic crane stock with the basic A2 pistol grip. We have key mod, which you don't see too much these days. This looks like the EMG Guardian mark suppressor right there with a PEC 14 there. And then this thing, this is like one of the first grips that I got when I first started playing airsoft. Also Picatinny, which is a nice funny callback to when I first started. Then up top we have something that looks like a T2 aim point ish, but now the dials up top, aim points have the battery compartment, the long tube batteries on the side, but it's like a T2 style with a flip to side magnifier. Overall, it has all the things that I would want on a replica. This grip is really far forward for the length of it, so I might throw that back a little bit. Yeah, we got a flashlight there. I don't see any pressure switches up top, so maybe you're left-handed and you're kind of holding the grip to press with your thumb left-handed shooting, which would make sense to me, but it doesn't actually look like there's a button there either. I would give this a solid 6. It got all the basic necessities. You got your light, your laser, trace unit. You got some magnification. This is like a 9.5 inch, maybe. Things that I would do personally, I would change out this buttstock. This buttstock sucks. It's very uncomfortable. The pistol grip is also very uncomfortable. Literally my least favorite part about the Scars is they use this A2 pistol grip. I'd probably switch this out too, especially when using grips on like Keymod or Picatinny and then putting not Picatinny, Keymod or M-Lock and then putting a Picatinny segment on it as well as the grip, your hand kind of keeps going down, 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 down. And I like to get my hand as close to the handguard as possible, but just have something stopping it from going back. So I would either find a Keymod grip, or you could do what we saw in the last one or the one before it, Dremel this, just cut this in half. But yeah, solid build, hits the necessities, onwards to the next one. Oh, I also forgot to say names. This was submitted by 8th Flame, and then we had Quick Quack, and then we had Rare. Nice. Thank you, all 3 of you, for submitting those builds. I'm gonna remember that going forward now. We have a build submitted by Ace. Looking at this, I think, wait, give me 1 second. We'll cut because I think he has a finished version further. Okay, we're back. I don't think I saw it in my brief look, but I'm gonna have to turn my head a little bit here. I haven't found a name for this yet, but this look, oh, I can't even tell if it's GBB or anything. Well, no, yes, I can, because there is, this buffer tube is very short. Nice. Okay, this buffer tube not being there is gonna throw me off, so I'm just gonna kind of omit it from my brain. But we have a GBRS style riser right here with an end gall up front. We have a aim point looking device up there on the Picatinny. We have one of the Surefire style flashlights. Oh wait, I think I see Surefire, so maybe an actual Surefire with a pressure switch there. We have, I think that's the Novridge's new action cam right there, where you can like click a button and it'll record a few segments. Then we have this looks to be just like a mock suppressor to probably hide an extended inner barrel. We have a nice Ranger band right there to keep the wires nice and tucked. And we have this angled grip right here. I don't specifically know the platform. It looks like it's definitely still being built because there's also no charging handle here. Nice flat face trigger and a nice pistol grip, reminding me of the A2 without the nub there. So I'm immediately gonna hate that, but everything else is looking clean. As you can tell, I'm a little sick, so please deal with my voice for a little bit here. That's why I'm drinking this coffee. But I'm really liking the setup. If you omit there not being a stock right there from your brain, I like the clean all black setup. I didn't like that at first with my stuff, but now that I look back, I have a good amount of all black rifles now, so it's growing on me. I'm excited to see what stock you choose, because that's gonna either it's gonna make or break it for me on this build. So for right now, I'm giving you a solid 8. Definitely looks like you know what you're doing, you know what you want. It doesn't look like you're throwing attachments on it just for the sake of throwing attachments, but this does seem like it would be fairly heavy. This aim point is gonna add a lot of weight there. This cam at the front is gonna add a lot of weight there. This pressure switch, even though it's like mostly made out of plastic, the weight adds up and the space runs out. So let me know how comfortable it is. Seeing where this angle grip is, I would think that would be a little hard to get your thumb going forward and backwards there with it angled up further. Ideally, I would probably remove this camera, move this up a few slots so that you don't have to stretch your thumb back so much to do it. Looking like John Mayer playing Neon out there. Let me know in the descriptions if you pick up that reference. But it looks like a solid build. Let me know how heavy it is to play with, and we'll give you a solid 8. Up next, we have Master Chief. Nice setup here. This is going from the airsoft replicas we've seen to a helmet setup. For one, +5 for 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, +5 for the Clone Wars helmets up there in the back. Loving that collection there. But this looks will be a Team Windy bump helmet right here. I'm pretty sure I recognize that logo as Team Windy. And then we have like an Agilite style battery pack in the back. I'm pretty sure I have a similar one on mine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have the same one right here. Nice. And then yeah, this NVG mount is solid. Wait, is this? Give me 1 second here. ADHD brain going into overdrive. I gotta check. Yeah, so it's the M-Tech. Okay, we have the same helmet setup right here. I should have known from the things coming out there. He has the PTS M-Tech bump helmet there. As I say, it is definitely right now my favorite helmet. Once maybe hopefully Stryker comes out with their helmet, that will be my new favorite one. But as of right now, this is the perfect helmet. Cost versus quality. It allows you to run NVGs with like little to no wobble. Yeah, it's my absolute favorite. You got a nice helmet cover on there. Got the big helmet deadlight up top. Yeah, it is the Agilite because I see the little Agilite chameleon up there. So I'm guessing this is the Agilite helmet cover with the built-in battery thing there. And then you have some what ear pro is that? Because that kind of looks like the style of the Ops Core amps, but without the logoing on it, I think. But yeah, and we got the Decepticon patch on the back there. That's a solid helmet setup. I don't think you can really ask for more. My helmet setup has a lot going on because I'm recording, but if I were to not record, this is probably what I would want on my helmet right here. So you got all the basics. We'll give you a solid 10 out of 10 on the helmet right here. And thank you for your submission. Next up, we have Icarus the Fallen with their helmet setup right here. Oh shit, give me 1 second. Well, I just threw up my lunch. So I guess I might be getting sick. I feel better now, so we'll finish this out. Ugh. Where were we? Oh man, my eyes are now super red from that. Where were we? Oh yes, Icarus the Fallen. We have their helmet set up right here. We have a battery pack on the back with the counterweight pack right there. Moving over to the sides, we have, ooh, I love, is this a Team Wendy style helmet cover? Because I love this helmet cover. And the one thing I don't like about my setup is because of all of what I'm have going on, mainly just the battery pack. If I switch scenes right here, the battery pack, I need this super wide to fit the battery that I have to record when I use the HRS 31s. That's why I need this helmet set up with that. If I didn't have to have that, I would definitely want this helmet cover, and like I think they have a Multi-Cam Arid, and that would fit my Multi-Cam Arid setup right there. So maybe I'll just make a second helmet setup for like open place. That would be a fun project to do. So yeah, looking further, we have the helmet cover here, which I really much like. Battery pack. Going over here, we have the deadlight up top, big chunky one. Moving on to the side, we have another view of it up top here. And then to the front, we have the wolf bone mask, which is pretty cool. If I had to make any changes to this, I'd probably switch out the deadlight up top. These are cool, but they are so big. I don't know why they have to make them so massive. And I think I would ditch the counterweight pouch just for the battery pack. I think the battery pack will add enough weight for the night vision up front, than the having both, and it kind of gives you more real estate back there, and doesn't look as bulky in the back of the head. Yeah, solid setup. I'll give it a solid 6 out of 10. I don't know how I'm rating these. But oh, actually, we have another more full kit. We have the. Is this 2 pictures? Oh no, it's dual kits. Nice. So yeah, let's look at the plate carriers. I know this plate carrier right here. My girlfriend wears it. And then you have the G-code Scorpion style mag pouches there, or maybe they're actually the G-code Scorpion ones there. Lots of patches. Another deadlight there. And then I like the little wood stand you made there for it. And then look at this. We have the digital desert right there. The little cloth protector over the goggles up top. Another G-code Scorpion style mag pouches there. With some of the PTS EPM1 mags there with the mag pulse. And yeah, these are solid setups. You got basically everything you need for that. Now seeing that you have a deadlight on this, I would definitely remove the deadlight from the helmet, just to save yourself some weight, because it gets heavy, it adds up. Nice PTTs there. Can't see a radio anywhere, or maybe it's probably on the back. Would love to see the back of the helmet setup. And then moving over to the clothing, I'm pretty sure I have this exact same. We can be matching one of these days. Yeah, solid shirt right there. Keeps me nice and warm whenever I decide to use a black kit right there. And I like the matching patches. This is a nice dual setup right here. Moving on down, we have a helmet setup shown off by Sleepy Akuma, where we got the nice bump helmet with the helmet cover. That's another nice one. My girlfriend wears this one, and it looks like you have the X-Fog unit coming down. That's probably what this tube is. And then I think this is the mic attachment for the Walker Razors. A nice start out there. And then we have a small little video of the flashlight on the side there. One thing I will say with this bump helmet particularly, you're going to have to switch out the NVG mount at some point. It does not like to accept Wilcox mounts too often, so definitely look for that in the future. But this is a solid setup, solid start right here. And flashlight, I would definitely get one of those like not J hook, but like L hook mounts, so it's not just sticking out of your ear like that. Keep it condensed to the middle a little more often. But yeah, let's move on to the next one. Next up, we have a picture with Sleepy Akuma in the oh, what's up? I didn't recognize your name, but I know this guy. I know this guy, fellow Rats player right here. Woo! What, the sniper? I haven't seen you use the sniper. Like, I don't think I've seen you use the sniper. I think this is Rats. I'm gonna be so mad if I'm wrong, because this looks like you're in the boat right now, sniping out. I do like the "but did you die" patch. I missed that the first time. And yep, there we go, the X-Fog kit. What is this sniping setup? I see a tank regulator right here. So wait, is it? Yo, wait, is it that this takes like CO2 capsules and it's directly attached to the bolt? Let me know in the description there, because that is sick, actually. You don't have to worry about like an HPA tank running there. And then the one thing that I didn't like about the CO2 capsules is you only get like about 100 shots out of it, but 100 shots with a sniper rifle is like a lot. So definitely liking this now. When I seen the full put together with the sniper, this is all like 8, solid 8 right there. Nice. Let me know how you're liking the iPro there. I always tend to go smaller, but then again, as you can see from the massive marks on my face, I don't value my face that much. It's not my moneymaker. I'm a very ugly individual. But I was able to get a girlfriend, so someone likes this ugliness. But yeah, I'm actually like my brain's just sidetrack into the sniping setup. Definitely let me know if you see this video in the comments what this setup is right here. I don't want to have to cut this short, but I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to last like this. We're gonna make the video something like "these kids made me sick." No, okay, maybe actually we'll use that. I was sick beforehand. One more break. So we have a kit set up from Point 30 Media, and I'm actually really liking this because this is not something you see every day. It looks stupidly heavy, but that's like embracing the suck right there. This looks like a good milsim kit for the guy who wants to get a good workout in while playing. These look like GBB mags right here. I say that because of how they're cut and how they just look heavier, honestly. But we have the nice multicam plate carrier with, I think this is a true multicam pattern. I'm not sure. These pouches here, I like these. I forgot. I think they're the Spirit System pouches. I think they do the laser cuts like that, but I'm not 100% sure. We have the radios pouch with the extended antenna. I don't know what's connected into, oh no, that's coming out of the radio to your PTT right there. We have this nice side pouch, probably for like grenades or something. I would like to see oh, there's more pictures of the back. Okay, we're good there. We'll get to that. Got a notepad right here. Take those good old notes, and a tourniquet on the side. This is actually like a pretty good training kit right here too. You know, I'm not a military guy. I just consume military content. But this looks like a good warfighting kit right here. Maybe get some more mags going on. Maybe you might have some in the back. But you know what they say, if you can't reach it, it's useless. I fall victim to that a lot, asking people to give me mags. I think wait, there might be more mags in this I'm gonna say Spirit System pouch right here, which is cool. We have another another plate carrier setup right here with your hydration pouch, another PTT right there. We got the triple mags. I think these are probably, yeah, these are AG mags right here. I'm glad you didn't add anything to the front molly here, because that always just like droops your plate carrier down. So I'm glad you didn't go that direction. Like in this setup here with the speed clips here. I don't know if there's any on this one. This looks like it's just a traditional Velcro under. Here it is again. This we can see more of the sides. You got a tourniquet there, another radio on the side there. With your helmet, you have a nice light here. I think this is an IR white light capability 1. Do like the helmet cover. I think this is also a not Agilite, not Spirit Systems. I said it before in the video and I forgot it. Haley Strategic? No, not that. Team Windy. Yeah, I think this is a Team Windy helmet. Oh, this is a Team Windy helmet. You can tell from the sides there. So yeah, this is a Team Windy helmet cover right there. And I think these are what the tubes here, X-Fog maybe? Or is that a deadlight? I can't zoom in on this. Nope, this is a deadlight right there. iPro with, yep. Okay, so no, these probably are the tubes into your X-Fog, because I see the X-Fog attachment right there. We have a nice reflective patch right there to your dangler. This is a solid kit. This is I would say this is a 10 out of 10. It hits everything you need. You have a tourniquet, radio, mags. I like the speed clips right there. You have your little FUPA pouch right here. Would like to see the back. What's going on in the back there? I'm guessing you have a backpack or back panel, because you have your hydration going to something. And I'm just going to assume you're not just letting your hydration bladder just dangle on the outside to get punctured by a BB. And then we have the full wall setup, which is absolutely sick. We see you have a multicam black setup over here. Ooh, you got the EMG shotgun right there. We have a Vector here. We have a KRYDEX. Is that the Trident right there? And then we have some DMR setup here. That stock makes me think it might be the ICS one, but I am not 100% sure. We have, oh, okay, these are all mag. I thought these were pistols. We have a nice little mag holder there. Let's see if we can identify some of these here. That bigger magwell, is this a 417 right there? Or no, is that might be a standard M4 magwell. I'm not sure. And then we have a like little tanker stock on this one here, and then this looks like a Picatinny, so it might be a Daniel Defense or Mark 18, but I'm not 100% sure. Show off some of these ones right here. I want to see these. But yeah, this is a solid room. I would like for my oh yeah, I forgot we have the sniper up top. Don't ask me to identify snipers. I'm just gonna say like an SR-21. I'm not good at identifying snipers. I'm sorry. But yeah, this is a room that I strive to have going on here. So we're gonna give this a solid 10 out of 10, combining everything. And you look like you got some money, because you definitely have attachments on all of these setups. So you're not attachment switching out here. Not that that's a bad thing. I'm just shaming people right now. Oh, and then we got, oh, you got money. We got a PVS 14 on this setup right here. Now that I oh, I'm gonna take a little break and I'm gonna do a little. If you made it this far in the video, hit that subscribe button, join the Discord, and upload your kits here too, so that I can do more of these and we don't have to take such long breaks in between each video. But a slight announcement to make: I got a new job. So what does that mean for the channel? Sadly, with this job, I'm gonna have to travel a little more, so we might have like a few dead periods in between videos just because I'm traveling, unless more of you join the Discord and submit your builds so we can do more roast my builds. These are the easiest of the content to put out because I can just hop on my computer and record this rather than having to find some time to go out to a range or something, or go out and play airsoft. So if you don't want any dead periods and content, join the Discord, submit to roast my builds. We'll put out more of these. We're also thinking of reaction videos. We have a airsoft fails channel. If you have any airsoft fails you want to post in there, post them, and when we get a lot of those, we'll do a fails video. But yeah, thank you for your time, and back to roasting kits. Yeah, night vision. I'm trying to get that. Now that I have a job again, I might actually be able to get that. We have another kit submitted by Sab right here. I'm liking the Agilite back panel. I want to get more into Agilite gear, but they just have either multicam. They don't have any like straight solid tan like patterns. But if I ever did a green kit, I would definitely do Agilite for that. Loving the patch here. I 100% want that patch. Please let me know where you got it from so I can steal it. But yeah, Agilite back panel right there. Moving on to the front, we have this is an interesting setup. I'm guessing you store your mags right here. Never seen this setup before, so I'm not quite sure how effective this is, unless there's like a little slot behind it for mags, and this is just like an admin pouch right here. So definitely let me know how this is treating you right there. And then we have another angle with a different front on it, which again, unless it's right behind that, I don't know. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's actually squished together and it's behind that. So let's see. We're gonna hit the checklist of how fieldable this is. Yeah, some hydration. You got a PTT. I'm guessing the mags go there. We're not gonna knock off any points for not having it, but I do not see a tourniquet anywhere on here. So we're gonna take off points for that, and we're gonna give you a solid 6. Solid 6. 6 out of 10 right there for it. Yeah, I see the PTT, but I don't see a radio. But looking in the future, I think you are actually acquiring a radio, so we'll bump that 6 up to a 7. Yeah, solid. Coming down further, we have something else from Icarus the Fallen. It is a GBLS, GBLS build, which I know for a fact is going to be expensive. I looked at some GBLSs and they're cool. I just don't have that type of money, especially with my gas blowback habits. But let's looking at this. We have the nice GBLS receiver. I think this is it in its original configuration. It's a very small image, so we'll move over to the newer stuff. You put a nice Geisley handguard on there. M-lock segments. Moving over here, we have a more full view of it with the Geisley rail. We have the BCM grip right here. We have, I don't think I've ever seen this optic before, but it looks pretty cool. This give me like a sci-fi build right here. We have a PEC up front there with the pressure switch in front of it, which I'm gonna probably take off points, because if you use this, I 100% guarantee when you activate the laser for this PEC, it is going to shine right in your hand and you're not going to be able to see anything. So I do like the stock here. Is this I'm pretty sure this is a G&G stock, which is one of my favorite stocks, especially for housing batteries, because buffer tubes here, and then all of this is the battery space, and you can actually like fold this down throw it in. You can literally fit a Titan power battery, the nunchucks in this, no problem. So this is one of my favorite stocks. And then we have the, I think it's a Magpul grip. A little angled for my liking, but I do understand that with 8Gs you need motors in there, so the motor grip has to be angled somewhere for the AoE, so can't really knock you for that. Your sight though, I would flip this around, move it forward. You kind of want it at the ejection port area. I think that's optimal. And then when you move it forward, you can keep this part in the very back, and then you have this extended tail for your sight protector. I think that might be it there. Yeah. There you have, yes, let's see. Yeah, your laser's going to this switch, so let me know if it worked out for you, because I'm gonna guess that whenever you actuate the laser, it's gonna shine on your hand, and then the flashlight, nice little flashlight right there. It hits everything. We're gonna take away points for the way how far back this is and the way it's facing, unless this is magnified of some sort, but I don't think it is. And we're gonna give you another 6 out of 10. I'd also switch up the trigger guard. Nope. Yeah, these very flat trigger guards. For one, maybe you don't have big hands, but as I'm saying, big hand guy right here with gloves on, this trigger guard sucks. Your fingers are gonna get caught, and when it gets really cold and you want to wear like bigger gloves, you're definitely not going to be able to comfortably get in and out of that trigger guard. Jake lifts right here. We have a nice high kappa build with the PL3 Olight Valkyrie. Ugh. We got the same on this one. Oop. We got the same on this one right here. This is an airsoft gun that is safe, no mag in it. But yeah, definitely like this. I like it because when you're holding it, I guess I'll hold it this way. Your thumb, you can just actuate it like that. Or you can just hold it like this and get your finger there if you want before hitting the trigger. But yeah, moving back. I don't know too much about high kappas. This looks clean, like a clean setup. So I won't rate it because I don't know it. It's a high kappa. Nice. Just a little quick one right here. We have a nice ghillie suit right here. Foliage definitely blends in nice with the ground. We would want just a little more coverage to get out of that the camo underneath. Is there a person in this, or is it just laid on the ground? No, it's just laid on the ground. That would, I thought that they were like, they would have to have been buried or deflated to be in this. Sorry, the medicine's kicking in. Yeah, ghillie suits. I don't know too much about them. I built one ghillie suit before, and I used it once, maybe in a video, I think, a while ago. Yeah. Back to Sab. We have a GHK MK18, very clean, looking very stock, I'm pretty sure. I think all they added was this can in the front and the L can. I appreciate and I respect the people that use an L can, because I use one and they're heavy and I hated it, but it looks cool. It helps get you that period correctness with this, and it's a gas blowback Mark 18. What else can you say? I love it. We're gonna give it an 8, just out of bias. I do like the nice chocolate Riz 2 handguard. I like this shade of brown. I'm not too lore accurate on GHKs to, or not GHKs, on Mark 18 to know what's the correct color of brown. But I like this. I kind of want it, but I can't have it. We got Blackjack with a pistol. Is this the PTS one? Let's see. Ah, okay. It's the agency arm. Oh, we got the same Glock right here. There's the agency arms Glock right here. It looks like you have the backstrap at the back. What is with everyone and wanting to make things bigger? Come on. To each their own. I would not add the extended back strap here. I like mine to be very short and thin right there. I can get such a better grip on it with it thin, but they added that one to theirs. They got the agency arms comp on the front, a nice black and gold two-tone look right there. I'm gonna give it a solid 8 for the pistol and mark off 2 points because of that back strap. Moving down to Mountain Armory, these are 2 sick builds. I think we got another set of 10s here for both of them. Again, these are, God, I'm gonna use like a real Steel World terminology, but these look purpose built. We have the VFC BC, or maybe, are these gas blowbacks? The dust cover's down, so I can't tell if it's gas or not. You know, flip that dust cover, or the dust cover's up. Flip it down. Let me know, because you get biasy points for gas guns. But what I mean by purpose built, these look like they have just the needed accessories on them. We have the T1, T2 style on this mount right here with the D-ball. Maybe this is a D-ball, I think. D-ball up there. Going down to the front, we have the pressure switch here. The D-ball looks like it's on either the mount itself as a riser or it's on some sort of riser because, voice cracking, because the pressure switch is in front of the laser. So like I said before in that last build, because it was low to the rail and the pressure switch was in front, when you click it, laser's gonna shine on your hand. So you raise up the laser or use a laser unit that is raised so that when you actuate this pressure switch, it does not shine on your hand. We have some tape to hold down the wires so that they don't snag on anything. Got the light up in front, as far front forward as possible, because there is a can in the front and you don't want that light splash to be too bad and darken the entire left side of you when you use it. We have this sick trigger right here. Is this a Hephaestus trigger? Maybe? I don't know. And it has some wear on it. You can definitely tell that this person uses this setup here. Looking at the bottom, we have the AKX, maybe? The Tokyo Marui AKX on a GBRS? I keep getting the names. There's GBLS, that's the gun. GBRS. So I think it's GBRS. The Hydra mount with the T1, T2 red dot up top. We have the Ingall on the front part. Again, it's raised up because the pressure switch is in front so that it clears your hand. We have the Surefire style light on the side with some rubber bands keeping these wires down so they don't get in the way, and then some rail covers here, which again, it might just be because of you couldn't put one right here in the segment, but when I look at this, I think 2 of your fingers are going to hit this bottom rail cover, and then the 2 longer fingers are going to reach around and hit this rail cover right here. So it makes sense of why you have them where you have them, but it might just be a byproduct of not having enough space to do everything. And then again, we have the longer light as far as possible so that we can clear this suppressor right here. Yeah, 2 10s right there, 2 10s. Feel free to roast my build in the comments. We'll go over this one first. We have the PTS Deadman suppressor at the front with the mock Surefire light on the side there on my left side so I can actuate with my thumb. We have the Ingall right behind the T1 red dot there on top of a 2.8 inch riser, I think. And then in the back, we have the Strike Industries dual folding stock. That was the first iteration. That was something I just threw together real quick to take a picture of before all the rest of my parts came in. And moving over here, we have its maybe final configuration. Let's do tip to butt. We have the Guardian marked suppressor, the short boy there. Then we have this grip with a little bit of history, actually. let me tell you about the history of this grip. One of my good friends, Sam, shout out to Sam, him and his uncle, shout out to Jason, got me into airsoft when I was younger. And Sam actually gave me this grip right here, which has since been modified and cut down at an angle and thrown on this bad boy right here. It's gray, doesn't really fit the black and tan vibe, but I do like the history that it represents and kind of the roots of where I came from while getting into airsoft. Moving up front, we have the metal M-LOK dual slot rail here that has been mounted upside down. I would like to say there's a purpose why it's been mounted upside down, but there is no purpose. It was a mistake that I made, and then I tried to remove the screw, and as you can see, the screw stripped itself completely. I used 3 different screw extractors that all stripped. I even tried to drill just a slash into it to use a screwdriver, and this is toast. So this is staying like this forever. But the biggest problem I had with the old handguard of how it wobbled is non-existent now. This is solid. Highly recommend if you pick up the GH9, pick up the metal rail. It makes a world of difference. Moving back further, we have the D-ball. This is a repurposed D-ball. It's the one that I had a RMR on before, but I took it off to use on this build. Then moving back, we have the Unity riser for the RMO red dot back there. And then moving all the way back, we have a skeleton stock I got off of 6mm. Whew. So yeah, this is this build. I like it. You can, let's see, if we look on this side, actuate the light with my thumb. The only thing that doesn't make sense is the D-ball right here. I would have to get the magwell grip right here to turn this on and off, which honestly isn't bad ergonomically. My hand does get in the way of the reciprocating charging handle a little bit, but if I keep some standoff, once again, me and my massive hands, I'm not compensating for anything, can reach that comfortably, actually more comfortably than I thought I would. And then yeah, RMO clears it completely. Woo. So this is the build for you all to roast. We have the featherweight mags right here. And yeah, I enjoy it. The biggest addition was this grip right here, and that makes, in the video you might have seen, I was just like kind of finessing it like this. It was very uncomfortable and awkward to hold, but with this grip right here, especially with the cut, I always tend to just like let my pinky float on anything that I do, so I didn't need that to begin with, and I can now actuate my flashlight fairly easy. Roast away in the comments. Oh, this has been a fun video to do. Sorry that I'm sick. I can't believe I haven't thrown up in years, honestly. Like, that was a weird feeling. But I'm going to probably go get some orange juice and just man it out, fall asleep for a little bit, and just come out better. I don't need no doctor. Just kidding. Now that I have a job, I have health insurance again, so I will probably go to the doctor. But yeah, as always, stay safe, have fun, play airsoft, and this is TactOp signing out.